Like I do remember my sister and I, we were building the new stables, and I remember us knocking a wall, you know, like with a big hammer. I remember laughing, saying, you know, we're not boys, but yeah, we were well able to do it. And I remember we were astonished ourselves that we could do it. And from that day, we were only young at the time, but yeah, I think we've always had the idea, you know, turn your hand to anything. So this is the deserted village. It's quite a stark image on the landscape now. Definitely it would remind you of famine times. Obviously in order to gain employment, men had to go elsewhere really, and the women were left here really to raise the children and to manage the house and manage the affairs and, you know, till the land.
The women in Achill were very different. The psyche of the women in Achill was very, very different. Achill women were quite independent. They were very resourceful. They had great reserves of common sense. They were extremely resilient.
The men went away and the women were left to do the work. And it was very hard work for the women. It's the story of Achill, but that's been Achill all the time.
That was what was very clever about what my father did. He didn't move away to make a living. He could see what resources were here, what natural resources were here that he could tap into.
I'm honking. I'm calling the sheep, and they're all going to collect up. Come much closer. They're a bit scattered out like the stars in the sky at the moment. See, they're moving along down here. Look at that. They're answering to the call. Look. Wait. Wait, Rosie, wait! We have around 150 grazing here on this mountain. Oh, I come here regularly once a week. So we usually do a count and see that 99% or 90% of the sheep are all in the area where they graze. It's pretty small, it's hard to see her, Helen. Where's she gone? Oh, she's going. My daughters, they come here and help to collect the sheep. They've been coming since they've been that size, since they were able to wobble along at all.
There's a boy the eldest and 8 girls, and then a boy the youngest, so in total there's 10 of us.
Like you couldn't place the order for a boy. You got to take what God sent you, so God sent them all to us, you know, in that sort of fashion. See the two there, see them two together? One is the mother, the other is the daughter. They all have a role, yes, they all. But they happen to shout, you know, they happen to shout. Wait, come back! Yes, go on!
We've always been farming for as long as I can remember. The Mayo black-faced sheep, which we then produce as Achill Mountain Lamb. Each of us in our own way stay central to the business. You just give a hand wherever you can.
I trained here with my father and I worked in the shop, and that's how I fell into it. Well, we grew up with it. It was part of our lives. We all worked here when we were younger, so we all knew how to do everything.
In a small family business, it's just everything. You don't have an expert in every department. You are the expert in every department.
I did refer to myself as the weakest link because I'd always take the task that wasn't really manual labour, but you know, contributed all the same. It's not a home that you can sit and relax. I wish sometimes it was more a home that you could put your feet up in, but there always just tends to be something happening. I think anyone that's born or from Achill would love to probably live here full time, but it's very few people that can make it work.
To live on the island, you can do that. You just don't give up. You have to make an effort. And there's loads of people who will maybe go because they want to go. I wanted to go, but I wanted to see what it's like on the other side. But there's nothing easy or cheap on the other side either. My family are aware of that. I've often told them, if you put the time in, you'll get the reward. If you don't put in the time, you can't expect to get a reward.
It's in our heritage really to be strong and independent, and we were a family of girls, but we just very much got on and, you know, did the farming and did whatever had to be done. But it's to do really with the ancestry of Achill. I think people are just like that.
Those women of the past, like they were a shining example, they're an inspiration. I think there's a place for those qualities in the Achill Island of today.
They all came in, improved as they went along, and I've no doubt they'll survive, no problem without me.
No one ever questioned whether it was a man's job or a woman's job. We knew no different. Yeah, just got on with it. That was it. You know? Yeah.